And finally, Crown Princess Melia's accession will take place 1 year from today. Until such time, as decreed by the Crown Princess, I shall assume imperial duties as regent. If there is anyone who objects to said decision, state your grievances now.
All the ministries are unanimous. We have no objection to Her Majesty's decree.
To each and every one of you, our thanks.
If I may, Your Highness, I would like to propose a round-table discussion on strategy concerning the Mekon.
Ah, what to do about the Mekon? Our defenses must be shored up immediately.
Not only our defenses, Your Highness.
Do you suggest an offensive approach, while the capital still licks its wounds?
The Ministry of Research has the ideal solution.
Friends act strange. A friend sad? Ah, Ricky's sad too, because of empty belly.
Ricky, we already ate. Us Homs don't get upset just because we're hungry.
Not hungry? Oh, Hom must have small bellies. Oh, Ricky jealous.
We've got to get our minds off this somehow. Dunban's locked himself away ever since we came back. Is it because of the girl who was operating that Mekon?
Melia, how are you?
What do you mean? If you were talking about Father, I'm fine. I have no choice but to look to the future.
You're stronger than me, Melia.
Do not mock me. More importantly, it is time you tell me who she is.
We've known her all our lives. We thought she was killed in Colony 9.
She didn't even recognize us. She's not the Fiora I remember.
It looked a lot like Fiora. But if it was her, then I can't imagine how Dunban feels.
What did he mean?
Fiora is Dunban's sister.
I didn't know. Is this Fiora important to Shulk?
Important? She's more than important. She's the reason we're out here.
If that really was Fiora, why didn't she reply to me? Fiora. I'd better talk to Dunban. He'll know something.
Welcome back. This is Mr. Bacon Bits with Xenoblade Definitive Edition. Man, shit just hit the fan. Fiora's alive and apparently does not remember us. Melia's father got killed. And Dunban recognizes Metalface. Do you know who Metalface is yet? The pieces are coming together. Let's go talk to Dunban, though. He's outside the palace, and skip travel is disabled right now, as you can see. Oh, looks like that's where he is. Let's go meet him.
I've been looking for you. So this is where you were.
Shulk. Apologies. Was everyone worried?
Of course. Me especially.
Hmm?
It's just... I've been thinking about Fiora. And I can't help wondering.
Wondering what?
You saw how Fiora acted. It was like she didn't even recognize us.
Yes. It's unsettling. But Shulk, don't get me wrong. I'm not sad. Even if she doesn't recognize me, I'm glad to know she's alive.
Dunban...
You see, Fiora was born many years after me. And, not long afterwards, we lost our father to a Mechon. It was left to me to protect and raise her, almost like a father.
I was always jealous that she had you as her brother.
Ah yes, you and Fiora used to be inseparable.
Yeah.
I need to tell you something. I always thought, if Fiora were to be with anyone, it should be you.
What? But Ryan hangs out with her just as much as me.
Yeah, he does. But Fiora doesn't like him in that way.
Oh. I see.
He's a nice guy. Reminds me of myself when I was his age. All reckless and hot-headed. Probably why he's not right for her. Listen, Shulk.
Yes?
A lost life can never be returned. But she's alive. It doesn't matter that she's lost her memory.
Yeah. I guess you're right.
Fiora and I have spent our entire lives together. The memory of that can't have disappeared completely. It's up to us. We have to help her remember. Help me, Shulk. Help me get her back.
You know I will.
Okay. Let's go tell the others.
Hey, they're back.
Have you gathered your thoughts?
Yes. Sorry to be a nuisance.
Shulk? You too?
Yep. All thanks to Dunban.
I'm glad.
Forgive me, His Highness Callian summons you.
You think something's happened?
We won't know until we get there.
The gang's all here. I wonder what Callian wants to talk to us about. Well, let's go see. Skip travel is available again, so we can make it a bit quicker. Let me just do this, and yeah. Okay, Callian, what do you want to see us about? I guess I have to actually go up and talk to him. Or just go right here.
I apologize for calling you at short notice.
It's fine. Is anything wrong?
I must apologize to you all. Forgive our hubris. We High Entia were arrogant enough to idly sit behind our defenses, safe in the knowledge that Mechonis lies a great distance from our land. And we were wrong. Our decision to ignore the Mechon assault on your homeland was wrong.
Your Highness, does this mean...
Yes, Shulk. We will face the dangers ahead together.
Brother.
Which leads me to my request. After setting eyes on a group consisting of Homs, Nopon, and High Entia alike, I realized an allied army must be formed. I ask that you act as ambassadors for the assembly of this force. Tell me your thoughts, Shulk.
I need time before I make a decision.
Does Shulk not wish to aid us in our mission?
I do not believe that to be true.
Then why?
Shulk has other people to consider. That wasn't like you, Shulk.
I'm sorry.
You know you can talk to me.
It's Fiora. That's why you're hesitating.
Yeah.
Knew it. You wouldn't think twice otherwise.
I just don't know.
Find her, Shulk.
Melia,
I used to believe my father did not love me. Until the day he died. If you do not grasp the importance of loved ones until after they are gone, that is simply too late.
You're right, Melia. I've made up my mind. I'm going to get Fiora back.
You don't have to do this. I'll go and look for her myself. The burden should be mine.
No. I want her back as much as you.
Leave the ambassador stuff to me, Shulk. I'll probably make a mess of it. But we're a team. You can count on me.
I'm afraid that is my duty, Rhyne. I am of both High Entia and Hom's blood. I am the Crown Princess, and of mixed heritage. Thus, I am best suited to carry out this task.
That means we won't...
Yes. I will remain here. We must say goodbye. Is that what you really want? Yes. But promise me, when you find her, you'll come back. I'll be here waiting for you.
I don't know what to say. Thank you. It's probably a good idea if I go and tell Callian myself.
I am sure he already understands. Besides, it's likely that the ministers are harassing him at this present moment. We should spare him any further inconvenience.
Then... this is goodbye.
Yes. Come back as soon as you can. We are in great need of your help.
Got it.
Why are you still here?
Listen, I'll keep an eye on Shulk for you.
Whatever can you mean?
It's a risky strategy, letting Shulk go off and just hoping he'll come back to you.
Shulk and I are merely...
Yeah. But remember, the longer he's away, the more chance his feelings for you will fade. But once we find this Fiora, I will personally whisk him back here in a heartbeat. Don't give up.
I appreciate it.
Great. Don't worry, Melia. I'm on your side.
Brother?
Just on your way out, I see.
It's not what...
I'm sorry, Your Highness. About your offer. We must humbly decline.
I see. Very well. Let us hope my sister does not shed too many tears.
I stay because I must, brother.
There's 2 Melias.
Rhyme wrong. This Melie smell different.
Yes. We need Melia to learn more of the lands of Bionis. But she is still bound to handle public matters. Hence, another Melia.
Callian.
Your Highness, Crown Princess. As your humble subject, I formally request the following.
Speak.
I request that you accompany Shulk in his quest to find the Mechon that attacked Alcamoth.
Are you sure?
Shulk, I am aware of everything. Go forth and follow your heart. There will come a day when we need you, but it is not today.
Your Highness, that means a lot to me.
That is one cool prince.
If only someone had his sensitivity.
Sensitivity? Well, I'm sensitive.
The jury's out on that one. That's a relief.
We have recently received a report that the silver-faced Mekon fled to Galahad Fortress, the Mekon stronghold at Sword Valley. It will be a treacherous path. My sister is in your hands.
Thank you, Callian. I will keep her safe.
Regent, I accept your request. I will return victorious with Shulk.
I am most pleased.
Leaving without me?
Do you want to come?
To reach Galahad Fortress, you will need to travel through Valak Mountain on the right arm of the Bionis. The snow-covered mountains are fraught with danger. Those unfamiliar to them risk never coming back.
Of course, you would be familiar with that region.
Then there's no point in wasting time.
Leave the Allied force to me. I am not known for my diplomacy, but call it pride. I shall succeed.
We'll join you as soon as we can.
I look forward to the day. Heroes of Bionis, make us proud.
You see? Now we're getting some respect.
We're back to this again, are we?
See you soon, Callian.
Ah, Callian is such a boss. I didn't want Melia to just up and leave. She's a good character. So now that we truly have everybody, let me go ahead and set things up. I actually... I'll go ahead and leave Dunban as the lead and have Melia and... Actually, that might do. Yeah. Also, we have something here. Oh, just a new skill link. Okay. Okay, Charla learned something new here. Grants Ether up buff. Okay. Strength up and Fizz Def up when an ally is incapacitated. Allows heavyweight armor to be equipped, not particularly useful. Increases Ether when HP is at half. I'm already working towards that, so I'll go ahead and do that. And a new skill link for Shulk. Okay, that's nice. Alright. Now that we're all done here, let's exit Alchemoth. Skip travel is disabled again, so we're just gonna have to go out of here manually. Also, Charla, why the hell are you giving Melia false hope? Shulk has the hots for Fiora. He's obviously going to have a one-track mind with her. Like, come on. Yeah, whatever.
We will need to traverse Sword Valley if we wish to reach Galahad Fortress.
If Colony 6 were in better shape, we could have taken a pod from there. How are we getting there?
We will take the path down from the Bionis right arm. Sword Valley is where the arm meets the Mekonis sword.
Aha. So that's our route.
As I said earlier, it is a snow-covered mountain range, and you should expect a tough climb. Are we all ready?
Ready as we'll ever be.
Quite. First, we will head through Machna Forest. This short-range pod will be our transport. All aboard, people.
Ah. So this is how we get out of Aerith Sea. At least, in terms of the narrative. Let's go ahead and take it.
Yes?
I have received orders from Prince Callion. Oh wait, he doesn't have a... He's not wearing a helmet. I am to take you to Magna Forest in this vessel. Are you ready to depart? Yes, let's go ahead and do this. Because we're going to have access to a brand new part of Magna Forest because of this. In case you were wondering why you couldn't fill in the map for Magna Forest, well, this was the reason. And suddenly we're here. As you can see from the map, we are on the other side of the river, just north of where we first entered the forest, over here. There is a broken bridge behind us that can be fixed so you can cross the river over to here without relying on the skip travel feature for whatever reason. And that's basically what the new side quest for Magna Forest is about. So either way, let's continue westward, like I'm doing right now. There's absolutely gigantic Orlugas here, but the level is not that scary. I still would rather not want to fight them. That was a goof. Alright, let's go ahead and fight him. Okay. There's nothing up there. But over to the east, we have our destination. It is suddenly snowy over there. Valak Mountain. Let's go ahead and do that. Valak Pass. That looks really pretty over there. But, what skill did Melia learn? Grants Ether up buff at start of battle. That is great. Boosts electric damage? Yeah, sure. Either that or that. I'll have her work towards that. Now, we do have this, but there is a path going south from here, so why don't we go ahead and take a look at that real quick. You're probably going to want to fight me, yes. Alright.
The taste of victory is sweet. Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
Let us hurry on.
Yeah, see? They're not really scary at all. Let's just get past these harmless apes. I still don't know how to pronounce those names. But as we can see here, there is some mysterious ruins over here. Come on, where is it? There it is. King Agni's tomb. Looks like a very important temple. This doubles as a skip travel point. May have some importance very soon. If you've been keeping up with exploring Magna, then reaching this area and repairing the 4th bridge should complete the map. Let's just head into Valak Mountain now that I've talked about that. Alright.
Zanza is not dead. I feel it. Our tragedy unfolds once again.
Lady Mayneth. Does that mean...
Indeed. I do not doubt that Egil too is aware. However, why free the Monado? Zanza must realize it is now a double-edged sword. And what reason could he have for choosing the boy? What is this? I am experiencing feelings for the boy.
Lady Mayneth.
Vinaya, your swift repairs are appreciated.
Thank you.
I wish to see that boy again. To meet with the one who wields the Monado.
The boy?
But my lady, is that not...
Is Egil aware of my reawakening?
He is not. As my lady wished, he knows nothing.
Then, there is no need to worry. I shall meet the boy. Besides, the Monado will draw him to me.
Flying off without me, huh? I know you from somewhere. Of course, I remember you. You're Junburn's little sister.
I could go for a hot cup of Dixon's home brew right about now. We're not built for this cold.
It is to be expected. This climate is as different to your home as it gets. It only snows this high up on the Bionis.
Ricky hate cold.
This can't be nice for Ricky. He's from Matna.
A little further down is Sword Valley, right?
Yes, but before then I must show you something.
Me?
You, Shulk. Do you not see? That tall formation that looks like a tower? Ruins, to be precise.
Ricky see it? Bigger than Big Tree in Village.
We can rest there. I'll explain everything then.
Lady Mayneth seems to know a lot about the Monado. But, anyway. I forgot how gorgeous this place looked at night. Holy crap, those lights shooting up from the ice crystals are so eye-catching. Interestingly enough, we're actually climbing down this mountain to the end. We're at the top of the Bionis' arm, and we're supposed to be getting down to its wrist. At any rate, I feel like mentioning quite a few important things before moving on. First up, head back to Alchemoth. If we speak with Callion, he will give Melia her father's staff. This is a unique weapon with its own skin in the fashion gear, and is permanently missable if we go any farther. So if you want all fashion gear options unlocked, make sure to get this. In terms of an actual weapon, it's actually kinda better than what Melia had right now, with 3 gem slots. So, yeah. Might actually be pretty good to switch to right now. Alright, next up are some quests that will unlock skill trees and arts. First up, this is for Shulk. In Frontier Village, after clearing the quest Kind Lupa's Grampypon, and the affinity is at 3 stars, you will now be able to accept a series of quests from Lupa called Mystery of Macna Ruins. By the end of the 4th quest, you'll be able to open King Agni's tomb that I pointed out a couple minutes before. Inside, you'll find a giant's treasure chest that contains an advanced art book for Shulk's Battle Soul art, as well as a book called Eater Records. This item is used like an art book and actually unlocks a brand new Monado art, Monado Eater. It attacks with ether energy in a cone in front of Shulk and deals damage, removes enemy buffs, and inflicts bleed. It's a cool-looking art, but is purely a support art, which I suppose most of his Monado arts are. Nonetheless, we have it. If you want more information on these quests, especially with how to deal with the unique monster guarding this treasure, check the quest guides. Speaking of the Monado, I actually want to take a look at it. Looking cool there, Shulk. The upgraded Monado now has 3 gem slots, and has even more power scaling than the first one, making attack stability gems less useful on Shulk the higher the level he's at. The biggest thing about it is that you can upgrade all Monado arts to level 10, as you can see right here. I recommend working on Shield right away, as we'll be coming across some high-level enemy talent arts fairly soon, and we need a way to protect against them. I think Speed is good as well. Buster will also be really useful because we're going to be fighting against a bunch of Mechon. But aside from that, there's still two very important quests. This one's for Ricky. This one requires 3.5 stars affinity with Central Bionis, the quest Mislabeling Problem cleared, and a DD registered on the affinity chart. After all that, speak with Dabby Dabby as Ricky to accept the quest Getting Bigger. After finishing it, doesn't matter which route you take, Ricky will learn the skill tree Cowardice. Let's take a look at it. Alright. When focused, Ricky's block rate increases depending on the amount of skills unlocked. The first skill is Pretty Stars. It increases strength by 15% at night. This can be good on Rhine or Dunban, or even Shulk. It's just an overall solid skill on physical arts users. Next is Watch Out. It increases agility by 20% when at half HP or lower. Really helpful on Dunban here in case he ever does get hit. This can be used as added security. Next is Amazing Stars, which reduces arts cooldown by 15% at night. Man, fighting at night sure seems pretty worthwhile, doesn't it? Helps that a lot of areas are really pretty at night. Link it to any of the characters you decide to have on your party. Bullseye is next. It increases the accuracy of back attacks by 50%. That sounds really valuable. Shulk has a really valuable back attack art, but I don't see it missing much unless all of his attacks are missing due to agility differences. Finally is Bestest Stars. English. It awards 20% extra EXP from battles at night. Yep, that settles it. Fight at night and you'll have a pretty big advantage. One more for now. This is for Melia. At Aerith Sea, with the quest Hode Attack cleared, speak with Shaylin at the Cyrith Lighthouse as Melia to accept the Trouble at the Lighthouse quest. Immediately after accepting it, you'll need to fight 3 Decay Echidnos at night at the top of this lighthouse. Once the quest is finished, Melia will receive her Reticent skill tree. So let's take a look at it. Reticence. With this tree selected, her ether defense increases depending on the amount of skills present. The first one is Palace Guard, which increases block rate by 15%. Link this to Rhine. Next is Heavyweight Expert. It increases ether defense by 30 for each piece of heavy armor equipped. I believe this can help for a time, but I wouldn't recommend heavy armor at all when fighting red tag high-level enemies. The agility penalty you get from heavy armor ends up being a detriment that the added defense won't be able to cover. Of course, there are skills you can link that can reduce the weight of equipment. Unadorned Beauty is next. Strength, ether, agility, and max HP are increased by 20% if no gems are equipped. This skill actually goes hand in hand with a viable strategy for Dunban, where he gets a massive agility boost if he's wearing no clothes. Yeah, you heard that right. Link it to him if you're trying that. Mental Barrier is next. As it says, it reduces damage taken from ether area attacks. So any ether attacks that have an area of effect, you'll be taking decreased damage from that. This can be linked as well. Finally is Arcane Aura. Aggro goes down by 30% when you have an aura. I don't see anyone else that could really benefit from this, so this can safely stay in Melia's corner. And that's everything important covered. For now. With all that taken care of, let's press on downwards through Valak Mountain. Next time. There's been a lot more cutscenes than I expected at the beginning of this chapter, and covering the quests and skill trees I just did pretty much put me over the 30-minute edge that I've been aiming for, if not close to it. So yeah, with that said, this has been Mr. Bacon Bits with Xenoblade Definitive Edition. Stay safe, happy, and healthy, and I'll see you on the next video. God, this place is gorgeous.